League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the rubber match of this three-game series between the Buffalo Bisons and the Syracuse Mets. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Sean Reed Foley, the Guamanian-born pitcher, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now to the plate, Roman Fields, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The left fielder, Roman Fields.
Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Roll, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1 and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today. Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Standing in now, Christian Colon. A pitch out. The throw down to second here is by him and into center field. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Yeah, and I can speak from experience, and I can tell you, on a night like this, it's tough to get a good grip on the ball. It's a little frigid out there, and he might have lost a little bit of feeling in his fingers. Never easy to make a good throw when that's the case.
Count now a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. This one's flared down the right field line. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Kevin Biggio stepping up now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Throw over to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in there. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. 1-1 the count. From the stretch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. As a look, now the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at two. One there, relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and no one left on base. Nate Pearson, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, as you can see, he's a tall drink of water out there, especially on the mound. That can really work to your advantage because you work on more of a downhill plane and you typically get more extension to the plate on your release. The key, though, is that he has to be out front with his release point or he'll be more likely to miss up in the zone.
So now into the box is Luis Guillorme. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A 1 pitch on its way. And a bit of a jam shot there as this is on the ground to second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting second.
And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
Here's Cameron Maben now. As the first pitch years have been high, it's ball 1. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Batting third, the right fielder, Jose Martinez.
Into the box, Jose Martinez. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Set to deliver the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in safely. The 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, Janeshwi Fargas.
And now here is Janeshwi Fargas. He went deep last night twice. He's set, and the pitch.
0-1. Count 1-0.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
A runner on first with 2 away. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We move ahead to the top of the second now. The Bisons lead it 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and in next is Alejandro Kirk.
The catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And now a check swing, but did he hold up in time? No, swung the bat, says Clyde Washington. It's strike one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Next up is Jonathan Davis. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Now here's the first offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fargas will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. Hey, let's focus on Cameron Maybin in the outfield. One of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport. He's able to cover a ton of ground, gap to gap. I almost feel like he's playing left center to right center. He's not playing center field. He's got it all covered, bailing the other guys out, and not shabby with the offensive tool either.
At the plate now, Forrest Wall, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. The 1-0 home.
Ball 2.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first, and that's 2 innings and 2 double plays they've hit into so far as the inning is over. And now, Tomas Nido. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First delivery to him as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line, and that'll get down out there near the wall. Throwing to second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Batting 6,
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
And here's Jose Peraza. He grounds it sharply to third. And that's the first down.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And manning second base today is a guy with one of the quickest hands in the game. That's the name of the game over at second base. It's not about range. It's not about arm strength. It's about turning every double play for your pitching staff, making the routine play and making sure every two is turned.
So here's Albert Almora next, as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will land untouched. Line toward center field. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Dan, he took that right back in his face right there. Exactly what we're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of the ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Here's the pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Ready to deliver the 1-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, number 72, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Runners at second and third with two gone. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with two runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
0-2. Here it is. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Now at the plate, Santiago Espinal. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6.
Santiago Espinal.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
At the plate, Jordan Grosjean. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. In time to first, and there are two away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Roman Fields. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here it comes. As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Chasing after it is Maben. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Ready now is Luis Guillorme. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Luis Guillorme.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
In now, Cameron Maben. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Nope,
off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hard hit ball to short. He's got it. Throw on to first takes care of Maben, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 16, Jose Martinez.
Next to hit, Jose Martinez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now here's the first offering as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Ball 2.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
In there, 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
2 out, nobody on. 2-2. Back up the middle. And that finds finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
John, that's weird. Vargas.
To the plate now, Janeishwi Fargas, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. All set for the start of the 4th, and standing in is the DH, Christian Colon. First pitch on its way as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Under it is Maben now as he pulls it in for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Cavan Biggio.
Into the box, Cavan Biggio. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. 1-0 the count. Now here's the pitch.
Hey.
One out, nobody on. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
So now to the plate, Rowdy Tellez, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Now the 1-1 pitch. Bullet back up the middle. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Tomas Nido.
The catcher, Tomas Nido.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1's the count. Ball, that's inside.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Next to dig in, Jose Peraza grounded out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And there are 2 away now.
The designated hitter, number 4, Alvarado.
Bases are empty here with 2 away. And into bat next is Albert Almora. First offering. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
And he chased it in the dirt. Up with it, Kirk. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Buffalo's in front of this one, 1-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And in next is Alejandro Kirk.
Alejandro Kirk.
First pitch on its way. Now the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. And foul.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Now batting, number 3.
Into the box now, Jonathan Davis, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. The 2-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Stepping in now, Forrest Wall, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Here comes the 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
That pitch is out.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Next, here is Santiago Espinal looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The 1-0.
Ball, that's off the plate.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
Now the 2-1. Two out with the man at first. Just hung in there on that one. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Brandon Drury will bat next. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base paths if they can get somebody on.
From the stretch. Drury is a corner infielder, normally a third baseman, but he's at the other corner at first base here in this one.
Yeah, this guy's got sure hands. You know, sometimes I want to make this point. First basemen get a bad rap because everyone thinks they could just go over there and handle a bag, pick balls in the dirt. Not the case. First basemen cannot be more important to helping out not only the pitching staff when they want to throw over, but also taking errors away from their infielders.
Ready with the 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch fouled away. Now another 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
At the plate, number 72. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Now the 0-1. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Luis Guillorme.
In now, Luis Guillorme. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
The 1-1. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, in his defense, he did have to go a long way to get there, but that's not the problem. The problem is, once he arrives, he doesn't catch the dang ball. He knows as well as anybody that he should have brought that one in, and it's going to cost him an error. We'll see if the pitcher can pick him up.
Into the box, Cameron Maben, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
No, that's down.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Jordan Groshans. Here's the first pitch to him. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Maben is under this one. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Now batting, Left fielder, Roman Fields.
Up next, Roman Fields. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now that designated hitter, Cologne.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Christian Cologne. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch. Taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. Martinez is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. So now here is Jose Martinez. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth.
The right fielder, Jose Martinez.
Now here's the first offering. And a look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot. Time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
High in the air out to center field. Davis is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Janesh Vargas.
So here's the cleanup hitter. Janesh Vargas struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
I'm set with the 0-1.
Ball, that's inside.
One out, nobody on. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Here comes the 1-2. Is taken for ball 2.
2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Now to the plate, here is Tomas Nido. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
1-1.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
And he takes a cold strike 2.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
2-2 the count.
Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Fields is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. 7th inning coming up. The Bisons lead it 1-0. And stepping in, Kevin Biggio. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Counts 1-0.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, number 44.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rowdy Tellez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. And it's fouled away. Fouled off. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Now batting, catcher.
So now to the plate, Alejandro Kirk singled in his last at bat. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
And a ball. 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher. Just go ahead and challenge him.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Yeah.
And that's finally over for a strike.
Gotta believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join with the traditional 7-inning stretch.
Last half of the 7th here, and set to go is the second baseman, Jose Peraza.
Down by 1. I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that 1 run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
A ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there and records the first out.
The designated hitter, number 4, Alvarado.
Next, it'll be Albert Almora, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
1 out, nobody on. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
And the pitch. 3-0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, when you've been out there as long as he has, you have to expect to lose a little precision in your location. He's up over 90 pitches now, so he might be starting to tire a little bit. Something to keep an eye on.
Next, it'll be Brendan Drury. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And now the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
And that's got to fire you up right there, boys. This guy has been on the bump all game. Now it's late, and he's still throwing challenge pitch after challenge pitch. Think he's feeling frisky?
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at-bat.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Too high, ball 3.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
To the plate now, number 72. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
2-0.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Cold strike on the corner. Good changeup that time.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
Now a swing and an easy fly ball out toward right center. Davis is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Robert
attention,
Stock
please.
has been summoned from
Now
the
pitching
bullpen
for the
as he'll
Mets,
do so to start the
Number
8th.
89, Robert.
So stepping in is Jonathan Davis. He was
Leading off
punched
for
out
Buffalo,
looking at strike 3
center
last
fielder,
time through.
Number
Yeah,
3.
Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Yes, he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
He only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
Into the box now, Forrest Wall, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits to this point. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Martinez is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2.
The batter, number 5.
Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison, and both guys have given excellent performances to this point. So here is Santiago Espinal. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Here it comes.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded weakly toward third. Over to first, and that retires the side. So they go down without a whimper here. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Buffalo's in front of this one, 1-0. David Phelps is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 35, David Phelps.
Striding in is Luis Guillorme. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup.
Guillorme.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The windup and the 0-1.
Ball 1.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Tried to get that one airborne, but it's 1-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ground ball left side. And the throw forces the first baseman to leave his feet, and by the time he came down, it's too late.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
And you know what, Dio, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
So now to the plate, Cameron Maben. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. Nobody out, runner on first. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is straining him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
At the plate now, Jose Martinez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here it comes, 1-0.
That's in, ball 2.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? The second for 1. On the first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Dylan Betances comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
First pitch on its way. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Fouled away. Now the 2-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that'll get down for a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And a good way to start the ninth as he's in with a leadoff double.
Now batting.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Standing in now, Roman Fields. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Look, being a closer is one of the toughest jobs, and it's hard to dominate every chance you get. But he definitely looks off right now, making it interesting to say the least.
3-0 now. taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
And he loses him on a breaking ball.
Now batting, designated hitter, Christian Colon.
Next will be the designated hitter, Christian Colon. He flew out in his last AB. Here's the first pitch to him. Sacrifice attempt here. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Now to bat, Kevin Biggio. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First offering on its way.
1-0.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Batanzas is ready and delivers. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off up for ball number 3.
Count for 3-1.
Has to challenge him now. Here's the pitch.
3-2.
Swing, strike 2.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And this is a great example of what happens when you can't find the strike zone. The first walk of the inning looked harmless enough, but this one brings a runner home. Self-inflicted wounds are always the hardest to swallow.
So a big spot here. Bases loaded, nobody out. And that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out. And in next is Alejandro Kirk. He's set and the pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 strike.
You know, it's funny right there. You look at that pitch, and it's almost a hybrid in between a big-time old-school curveball and a nasty slider that goes off the fastball. That's kind of right in the middle right there, kind of working off the clock, that 3 to 8, if you can picture that in your head. Tough pitch to lay off of.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he fouls this one off. Turned on down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. High in the air down the right field line. Martinez is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Now batting, number 3.
Next to stand in is Jonathan Davis. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the first pitch. And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So 2 runs on just 1 base hit, no errors, and a couple of men left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Bisons lead it 3-0. Jordan Romano comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 68, Jordan Romano.
And now in the box, Janeshwi Fargas. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Now here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Romano is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. The 2-1 pitch. On the ground up the middle. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starter's final line. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Hey, Matty V, this guy had it going in this one. You look down at the bottom of that scroll. 10 strikeouts. He hit that swing and miss stuff from the beginning all the way to the end in this one.
At the plate, Tomas Nido. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him. As they get one back, it's 3-1 now.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Now back, second baseman,
In now, Jose Peraza, as he'll take a look at ball one.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
No bets off the plate. Ball 2.
One out, nobody on. All even now, 2-2. Pitch on the way. Line drive to left. Fields is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Alvarado Jr. 0-1 the count. Two-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one, but a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Buffalo Bisons jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Nate Pearson earns his first win of the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Sean Reed Foley is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Jordan Romano earns the save out of the bullpen, his 5th of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshow.com.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Barons. 3 runs, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For the home team, 1 run on 6 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 37 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.